Hi, this is John Urich with Monochrome Marketing Solutions with another website critique. We're looking at the Day Spa market again, and we're actually looking at the New You Body Wraps. This is a site with Debbie Kinsley, and that's the newyoubodywraps.com. So, first off, when we start, we look at any website. Obviously, we look at the professionalism of the site, how it's laid out, the details of the website, so the graphics are done quite well. There's a navigation bar down the right-hand side where you can gain access to all of the different items and services and products and solutions within Debbie's website. If you scroll down, there's the footer of her page and lots of information down here, and again, navigation across the bottom where you can bring her to different elements on her website, and the New You logo and all that kind of good stuff on the website. So at first glance, when we look at it, yes, the upper portion, there was some professionalism in laying it out. A couple of things that we want to analyze is when you're doing any navigation, your navigation should be either across the top or down the left right hand side for one, and that should be uniform through all of your websites. When you're clicking on your website, you don't want to distract the buyer when they're going from page to page to page, and those particular navigation bars are on different pages. It tends to confuse the buyer, and there's no real continuity to the website. Now, for example, if we go and look at one of the pages here on Debbie's site, let's just say we'll click on the About Us page, and look what happens here. We click on the About Us page, and it's actually raw HTML code that's come up. So there's some broken links and images on her website. So let's click on the next one here. So here we go. We bring us into here, the Sutonic weight loss treatment page, and you'll see automatically here is that the navigation is now switched over to the left hand side, so it's not uniform with the website. So then we go on, we read all of the content of the particular website as we're clicking down and reading through it, which is a great thing that Debbie does on this website, is she has the use of video. Rather than clicking on the video to watch it, what happens is it downloads the video, and we don't want to necessarily download the video. We want that video to show up on the website. So if you were to use the services of YouTube, Google Video, Yahoo Video, AOL Video, all of these great video services that are on the internet today, and in this area, if we used a YouTube or AOL video type service and have the video playing live, that would be much better as far as attracting new customers and that sort of stuff. And it doesn't have any huge sort of bandwidth, that sort of stuff, because it actually pulls from like YouTube and those sorts of services. So that would be a great thing to do on there. Now, let's continue on through the site. If we go down, welcome at the bottom of the site, obviously welcome, people understand that they've landed on your website. If you went and did a Google search for the welcome to my website or welcome, you just get millions and millions and millions of results. So that's something that you don't necessarily have to have on your website. And then click here for our introductory offer. That should be bold, and that should be present at the top of your website, is something that we want to do, and it should be way up there on the top of your website so that you're going to have people clicking on that offer right away. That's your lead generating process. That's what we want to do to drive people to your website and into your offer to capture their information and resources. So that's something that you want to make sure that is at the top of your website. Now, when we continue down, your site changes a little bit, and as far as the look and design, it now changes to a black area with your navigation across the bottom here, and with your navigation across the bottom, again bring you to the different pages on your website. A good way to build up relevancy and your internet rankings is to use your keywords within the link text of your links here. So if you use like Botox, you're using About Us, body wraps, those are all good things to be using within your website links, because that's just going to build attraction to your website through here. So when people come to your website, they are going to see these links with your keywords into it, and that's going to help you get prominence in link building strategies on Google and relevancy and get you up higher in the search engine rankings. Now, another thing is that you want to continuously update your website. This particular moment here, it says 2005, so if I were to land on your website, it says all rights are reserved for 2005, I just think, hey, when's the last time these individuals updated their website? So it tells me that you're not current with your website. And another example of that is this copy right here that says 1998 to 99. Well, we want to be updating this on a continuous basis within your website. Now, one thing that I am not pro of is having on my main home page of my website is what's called Google AdSense. If you're not familiar with what Google AdSense is, this is Google AdSense ads right here. And what happens is if an individual clicks on these ads is that the owners of the new You Body Wraps website is going to get a revenue share with Google for people clicking on those particular websites. So what's going to happen is you're going to drive traffic away from your website, and that's not necessarily something you want to do, especially if you had an offer above that was on your website to keep and attract individuals on your website. You want them to be opting into your offer, not leaving your website to go to these particular offers. Because let's just watch what happens. We click on here, and then all of a sudden we leave Debbie's website, and we're going to go off to some vibrant, healthy energy, beauty, pH balance, pH ion balance website, where they could have similar products and solutions that would be in direct competition to you, and then I might just say, oh, well, Dr. Vancy here is much more important than the new You Body Wrap site, and maybe I'm going to now go and purchase from Dr. Vancy because you've now just driven that traffic away from your site. Now, for the amount of revenue that you're going to generate from that, it's going to be very minimal. Only 2 to 3 cents per click is what you're going to generate as far as a revenue source. I would much rather having opting in to my products and solutions and services up here on the right hand side and making my revenue and income that way. A couple of other things on your website: when we click on these particular links, a lot of these links are broken and it just opens raw HTML code, and you may want to get your graphics designer to look at that because this is just not good. This just tells me you absolutely do not update your website and that you don't use this as a powerful resource to attract and retain potential clients and customers. Website, if you're not familiar with the internet, is the #1 thing that can be used. 50% of your business I'm seeing from some particular businesses in the day spa industry and salon industry and massage practices that their business is coming via the internet. So it's a great resource and you should keep it up to date so you're going to attract new customers and products and services coming as a result of your website. One thing that's good is that you're using kind of a celebrity endorsement or affirmation that your site is worthy of looking at. For example, it says click here to watch the Tyra Banks video. If I click on that link again, we're driving them away from your website. It's landing on the Suddenly Slender, the body wrap site here, and I'm not necessarily seeing the Tyra Banks video on this website, but again, you're driving traffic away from your website. If someone were to click on one of these surveys or whatever it's going to be, are they going to purchase off this website? Are you going to get an affiliate commission from that traffic that you've now drove over to this website or not? I'm not sure. Now, one thing also that you're doing that's quite good is your instant gift certificates here. You can click on it and buy gift certificates, so that's going to drive more traffic and buyers to your particular offline facility, your business, your spa facility, which is great. What I do not see is, if obviously they can get instant gift certificates, they can get products, they can get services, all of this good stuff, they can contact you, but there is no way to capture information. Well, they can't contact you on this page because it's raw HTML code again. But what you should be having on your home page here is a way for them to opt in to to a newsletter. A newsletter is the best way for you to capture information. It should be up in here in this area where it's your first name, last name, email address, or just first name, email address, and hit submit button, and then away they go. You've now acquired a new lead that you can continually to market to about all of your products and services that are on the right hand side. So this critique has been for the New You Body Wraps website. They are a facility that do facials, waxing, nails, permanent makeup. If you're interested in getting your own critique, you may want to visit our website at www.spamarketingtools.com, and we'll be glad to help you with that. Also, we have other marketing solutions. Not only is your website an important factor, but all of your marketing solutions are an important factor when it comes to your website. Thank you.